Okay, so now we're going to move on to shoulders, and we're going to do lateral raises, which is another one that most people get wrong, and the reason they get it wrong is again because they go too heavy. Starting off from is always more important than the amount of weight that you lift. Emma's going to show you a couple of things that people always get wrong. Now you have to remember, you're working your shoulders, the best way to work your shoulders is for the motion to be very full, long arms, and nice full reps. But what most people do, because they go too heavy, they do exactly what they're doing now. They're doing short reps with their arms bent. The other thing they do is this. You're not using the shoulders to lift the weight yet, you're basically using your legs, using your whole body just to chuck the weight about, and that's what's moving it, and not your shoulders.
So, Kev's now not going to clobber me in the face by demonstrating the correct technique of a lateral raise. The biggest thing to choose is a moderate weight, not to go too heavy. Technique, not how much you can lift. Posturally wise, nice and still, strong through the core, and the way we are describing the technique he's using here is almost like pouring water out of jugs. If you look at the position of his hands, he's actually got them towards the back of the dumbbell slightly to allow him to do this tipping the water jug position. Emphasises all the muscles of the deltoid there, you can see working. Slight pause at the top of the exercise and then lowering slowly down to the bottom.
I always use the jugs of water thing, but the other thing I always say to people is what I call the bird of prey position. When you've got the weights in your hands, you can use them as jugs of water, but the position you're always trying to get into is the bird of prey position. If you ever see an eagle flying along that flies like that, that's the position you want to be in. So now we're going to move on to what we call acceptable cheats for lateral raises, which Emma's going to show you now. You might just want to use the thing to flick them up a little bit. Again, it's where we're just cheating a little bit on the positive, but you see how slow she's bringing them back down. By cheating on the positive, it means you can accentuate the negative part of the exercise. This is fine for an extra few reps at the end of the set, but I'm actually going to show you something even better than that now. Okay, so obviously you need a training partner for this, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to help Emma up. We'll bring the weights up on the positive part, and she's going to then, once the weights are up in there, she's going to use the negative part, bring them down as slowly as she can to get a final burnout on the shoulders. Okay. So, up. Good. Get them on a little bit straight, please. Good. Good. Couple more. And you notice the way that I'm holding Emma's arms. I've actually got my fingers in front of her wrist just to make her keep her arms straight, because as you get tired, your arms are going to start bending, the reps are going to get shorter. So if you've got a good training partner, a good spotter, to keep your arms straight by doing this, and they help you by picking them up and bring them down slowly to burn out your shoulders very nicely.